Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you is going to absolutely blow your mind and shatter everything you think you know about celebrity relationships, power moves, and the brutal reality of fame in 2025. You think you've seen drama before. You haven't seen anything yet. Right now, as we speak, there's a war happening behind the scenes that nobody wants to talk about. The media won't touch it, the celebrities involved are trying to keep it buried, and their PR teams are working overtime to spin the narrative. But I'm going to give you the raw, unfiltered truth that everyone else is too scared to say. See, here's what they don't want you to know. Every single one of these perfectly crafted celebrity moments you see on social media, every relationship announcement, every breakup, every reunion, it's all calculated. These people don't move a muscle without consulting teams of strategists, publicists, and brand managers. And when I say teams, I'm talking about entire corporations dedicated to manufacturing your emotions and manipulating your attention. But here's where it gets really twisted. The celebrities themselves have become prisoners of their own images. They can't eat breakfast without considering how it affects their brand. They can't date someone without running focus groups. They can't even have genuine human emotions because everything has to be filtered through the lens of public perception and profit margins. And you know what the most insane part is? We're all complicit in this madness. Every time you click, every time you share, every time you comment with a heart emoji on some manufactured moment of fake vulnerability, you're feeding the beast. You're participating in a system that's designed to extract every ounce of authentic human experience and package it into content that can be monetized. Think about it for a second. When was the last time you saw a celebrity just being genuinely human without it being tied to some promotional campaign or damage control effort? When was the last time a celebrity couple broke up without it coincidentally happening right before someone's album drop or movie release? It doesn't happen because spontaneity and authenticity are bad for business. The entertainment industry has become a sophisticated psychological manipulation machine. And celebrities are both the operators and the victims. They're trapped in golden cages, living lives that look perfect from the outside but are actually carefully constructed prisons of public expectation and commercial obligation. And here's what really gets me fired up. The way they gaslight us about it. They'll post these carefully staged photos with captions about keeping it real and staying authentic. They'll do interviews where they talk about the importance of being genuine while literally reading from scripts their handlers prepared. It's psychological warfare disguised as entertainment, and most people are too distracted by the spectacle to see what's really happening. But you want to know the absolute worst part. The way they exploit our basic human need for connection and community. They create these parasocial relationships where you feel like you actually know these people, like they're your friends, like their successes and failures actually matter to your life. Meanwhile, they're studying analytics about your viewing habits, your emotional responses, your spending patterns, using that data to more effectively manipulate your behavior. These aren't artists anymore. These aren't entertainers. They're brands. Human brands designed to sell you products, experiences, and most importantly, the illusion that consuming their content will somehow improve your life or make you more connected to something meaningful. And the media plays right along with it. Instead of investigating the real stories, the actual power structures, the economic forces shaping all of this, they focus on surface-level drama designed to keep you scrolling, clicking, and consuming. They'll spend weeks analyzing what someone wore to an event instead of asking why that event was strategically timed to distract from some other controversy. Here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to think about the last celebrity story that really grabbed your attention. Now ask yourself, who benefited from you caring about that story? What products were being sold? What narratives were being reinforced? What real issues were you not paying attention to while you were invested in that manufactured drama? 'Cause that's the game. Keep you focused on celebrity relationships and feuds and fashion choices while the real power moves happen behind the scenes. Keep you emotionally invested in people who don't know you exist while ignoring the systems and structures that actually affect your daily life. But here's the thing that gives me hope. More and more people are starting to wake up to this manipulation. They're starting to see through the carefully crafted facades and asking harder questions about what's really going on. They're demanding actual authenticity instead of performed authenticity. They're calling out the obvious promotional stunts and refusing to play along with the manufactured outrage cycles. And that terrifies the people in power because their entire business model depends on you staying unconscious, staying distracted, staying emotionally invested in stories that ultimately don't matter while ignoring the ones that do. So here's my challenge to you. For the next week, every time you find yourself caring about some celebrity drama or relationship update, stop and ask yourself why. What emotions is this triggering? What needs is it pretending to fulfill? What am I not paying attention to while I'm focused on this? Because once you start seeing the patterns, you can't unsee them. Once you understand how the game is played, you stop being a player and start being an observer. And that's when you reclaim your power to choose what actually deserves your attention and emotional energy. Don't just take my word for it though. Do your own research. Look at the timing of celebrity announcements and see how they align with business interests. Notice how certain stories dominate the news cycle right when other, more important stories should be getting attention. Pay attention to the language used in celebrity interviews and how it mirrors marketing copy. If what I'm saying resonates with you, if you're ready to start seeing through the smoke and mirrors, then smash that subscribe button right now because I'm going to keep bringing you the truth that nobody else will tell you. Share this video with someone who needs to wake up to what's really happening. And hit that notification bell because the powers that be are going to try to suppress content like this. The revolution starts with consciousness. And consciousness starts with questioning everything you've been told to believe about the people and systems that claim to entertain you but are actually controlling you. Are you ready to see how deep this rabbit hole goes? Because I'm just getting started, and what I reveal next is going to change everything you thought you knew about the entertainment industry forever.